Hey everyone, this is Anthony with Anthony's Customs, and the last review that I want to do today is the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Brood Queen, or Queen Brood, or however you want to put that. From head to tail, it is 9 inches roughly. It's a pretty good size figure. I can palm a basketball, and it's easily bigger than my hand, so it's pretty good size. I don't particularly care for this Build-A-Figure for a few reasons, but it is an X-Men related character, and they didn't do a terrible job with it, so it's in my collection even though I don't particularly like it. The paintwork overall on the figure is really nice. There's a lot of shading and a lot of nice tones to it. The face work they did is fairly nice. They shaded the eyes and did the teeth. It could be painted a little better inside the mouth, especially since there's a big hole in the lower jaw. But it isn't done too badly, so I'm not going to complain about that. Sculpt work is overall really good. There's tons of textures throughout the entire figure. Really, I don't have anything to complain about in terms of sculpt, or paint for that matter. The wings are made out of a translucent plastic, and the veins on them are sculpted. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ratcheted disc joint, so it's like a ball joint. So the head moves that way, and as you saw, the jaw opens and closes, so that's a nice touch. All of the legs have the same articulation. Which one pops off? One of them pops off real easy all the time, and I don't know which one it is, and now of course it's not going to do it, so I'll show you. All the legs have the same articulation. It's a disc joint, it is ratcheted, and then it'll rotate around this peg, so it'll rotate like that. All of the legs are basically the exact same. I mean, some of them curl one way or the other. Of course now it pops off, but they're all about the same. The only two that are really different are these big ones up in the front, and they are bendable. So that's a pretty nice touch, and they actually are fairly bendable, so I like that a lot. Pretty cool. And you could kind of hang it around shelving and stuff like that too, just because of the bendability of the legs. Now it doesn't want to stay in at all, and a second ago it wouldn't pop out. Okay. The lower part of the body, or whatever you want to call it, rotates. I don't know if that's just because of the snap together necessity, or if it's actually supposed to be a point of articulation, but it does rotate. And the wings are on old school ball joints. There's just a socket with a ball that sticks in there. So overall, I mean, it's kind of a bland figure, even though it looks really nice, and it's got a lot of paint work and sculpt work. It just doesn't have a whole lot going for it. It's pretty much just going to sit there, and no matter what you do, it's going to look like it's just sitting there. So as much effort as you put into posing it, it's not really going to pay off. And like I said, it's just kind of a throwaway figure. It's going to sit on the shelf like a statue for the most part. So that's my biggest gripe about it. And then my other gripe is maybe some other people don't have this problem. Some of the legs do pop off fairly easily. This one, now it's doing it every time. It doesn't want to stay in. I don't know why. I mean, there's nothing broken on it, and it's supposed to go there. It just doesn't stay. So I can also point out, where is it? Oh, can I focus on that? There you go. See, R2 tells you where the legs go. So that helps when you're putting it together. And it's a nice touch, but it still doesn't want to stay in, so whatever. Overall, the figure looks good. I recommend it if you're an X-Men fan or a Build-A-Figure completist. Otherwise, it's probably an easy pass. It's not a particularly great figure, and if you're not into X-Men especially, it's probably not worth getting. So there you have it. There is the Marvel Legends Brood Queen Build-A-Figure, guys. Thanks for watching all the reviews today. I know they were kind of dry. It's really late and I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get these done because these are all user requested figures. So hopefully they are appreciated. I hope they're informative and at least somewhat entertaining for you guys. I have one more video to upload shortly. Hopefully that's sometime today or tomorrow. Depending on when you're watching this, it could have been a year ago. Who knows? Anyway, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for other figures. I have a whole bunch of customs in the works and another live show coming up on the 14th, I believe, April 14th. So keep an eye out for all that good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.